want to give you now a story that we don't often see too often in the news, and it's all about true love. Now, this man was sentenced to death, but Joseph Charles Kinyua ended up serving a reduced sentence of 27 years. Today, he and his wife have renewed their vows, starting afresh for a marriage that has survived crime, jail, and so much more.
It is a celebration here at PCEA Emmanuel Church, Nakuru, that will forever remain in the hearts of this couple, Josephine and Charles. A day that they never anticipated. Josephine has lived in desolation for long. His husband locked at Committee Maximum Prison until last year's presidential pardon.
Mnamo mwaka 1988 nilihukumiwa kwa sababu ya makosa ya robbery. I was found guilty and sentenced to suffer death. I have been in the death row for more than 12 years.
Josephine was 21 years old then and 3 months pregnant with their second-born child. The firstborn was 2.5 years. Their marriage only 3 years old.
Tuseme wakati bwana yangu alishikwa, niliona tu giza. Because I was very young. Nikaona tu sasa ameenda, nitaishi vipi? Nikaamua kujiua tu.
But no, she says suicide was not an option and she decided to hold on. For Charles, though, unlike many, he says he was not worried about his relationship with Josephine.
Amekuwa constant kuja kunitazama katika muda huo wote. Hata in fact, our firstborn ndiye alikuja kunichukua mahali pale.
Sio kwamba singeolewa, ndio, I was young, lakini sababu upendo wangu na mume wangu ni upendo ambao Mungu alikuwa ametupatia, ndio sababu nimefika wakati huu.
And this is a new beginning for this family, 27 years down the line.
Nilijua one time atakuja kutoka, na kweli ilifika.
While in prison, Charles studied theology among other causes. Prison chaplains note that would help him to reintegrate into the community.
Rehabilitation in prison is the spiritual rehabilitation. Unless you change the inner man, the physical changes for a while.
Kamche Menza, KTN News, Nakuru County.
Time for the day's sports news. Now, a team of 10 male boxers and 3 female boxers were named to represent Kenya at the Olympic qualifiers after the conclusion of a 3-day national trial in Mombasa. The team is expected to report to camp in preparation for the qualifiers, which are scheduled for March in Yaoundé, Cameroon.
The battle to book a slot in the Olympic qualifiers hit the highest gears as curtains closed down on the selection of the team that would take part in boxing in Olympic qualifiers in Yaoundé, Cameroon. Reigning All-Africa Games bronze medalist Elia Joey from Kenya Police was among the names that earned a place in the team as he powered past Joseph Wasike from Coast, proving his bronze win in Brazzaville was by no means a fluke.
Pigani liwanga mzuri, opponent wangu liwanga tight, kama train. The same team kama train. Na tukakazana, tukakabiliana, nikamchallenge na kutembea. Nikabaki ngapata chance ya kuscore sana. Na expect to enda Olympic na nikuja na medal.
In the welterweight category, John Chalo was unstoppable as he punched his way to victory. Chalo, who hails from Thika, knocked out Juma from the Coast as he booked a ticket in the qualifiers. In the middleweight bout, Edwin Okongo from the Kenya Defence Forces made easy work of his opponent as he overpowered past Chris Orengo from the Coast, as Humphrey Ochieng of KDF overpowered George Wenjuli of Coast in light heavy category.
Okay, as at now, I'm satisfied with my results. There are only some few weak points that I'm going to prove on. I want to do more great things for Kenya because this is my time and this is time for Kenyans. I must represent Kenya in a good way.
In the super heavyweight bout, Fred Ramogi of KDF dismissed Police Kimathi Kinoti to be crowned the winner. The boxers that made it to the team are expected to report to camp in a week's time.
Lakini wagonjwa wetu wakifika finali wa 4 wa 5 itabidi kama kutembea na boti ili nijionee sherehe kubwa itakuwa. Kwa wasichana tafadhali fanyeni bidii kwa sababu challenge kule Kenya.
Winners in lightweight, welterweight and middleweight category will act as sparring partners to Benson Gishuru, Rayton Okwara and Nixon Abaka, who had been given wildcards to the national team. Robinson Okenye, KTN Sports.
Hosts Peponi School retained the under-12 mixed category title as the 18th edition of the Hog Charge. The national mountain bike competition for teens came to a close at Sukari Ranch in Ruiru. The competition saw over 500 riders take to a 20-kilometer route in a highly exciting mountain bike competition, which was sponsored by milk processor Brookside Dairy. Peponi's Hairy Hogs team returned 1 hour to emerge victors ahead of Canton College's Mud Pigs, who pedaled to the second place in 1 hour 6 minutes, while Nakuru's Greenstead School were third placed in 1 hour 18 minutes.
I think it has been very good. The numbers have been increasing. Today we have over 500 children participating, which is about 120, 130 teams. Last year we raised 1.4 million shillings that went towards that initiative, and this year we are looking at raising more than 4.5.
Good night and have a great week ahead. Nairobi, Kenya and indeed East Africa. I'm Yvonne Okwara Matole. Good night.